Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because today's the first time I'm trying Burger King. Yes, Burger King. This was a requested video from one of my OG subs, Chanel XOXXOX. And yeah, she's been requesting this and Burger King is not in my area and it's quite a ways away. So I've been meaning to do it, and today I had time, but I wanted to make it a little bit of a priority because it has been a requested video, not just by her, but other people as well. So I got a little bit of everything, not everything on the menu, but yeah, I hope I like it because I'm a picky bitch. I got Cokes to drink, yes, bouquet, Burger King. Everywhere I've lived, there's never been a Burger King near me. So should I move this up a little bit? Okay, so I got their fries, bacon, cheesy tots, I think, spicy chicken sandwich, matzo sticks. I got a Whopper, and I got chicken fries, and I got this Bacon King. So this is like the Baconator at Wendy's, but Burger King style. They also had a new one. It's called, I forget. But it's like a Big Mac. I wasn't feeling it. And I'm like, it's my first time. I might as well try a Whopper. Everybody raves about Burger King. I don't think it's going to be my favorite, but we're going to try. I got some buffalo dipping sauce for, I guess, the chicken French fry thingies. Okay. Are you recording? And I also have some marinara for the matzo sticks. I can't open it. I'm not living my best life with these nails. I'm so not used to nails. I don't know how girls do it. Like, I cannot function in life. So let's try their French fry. Their fries. I have a story time today. I want to try these bad boys. They're good. But salty. Why is it so salty? Okay. I'm going to say right off the bat, though, these burgers are freaking huge. They're huge. Okay, they better not put ketchup on my burger because I'm going to lose my shit. Looks fine. All right. I mostly taste lettuce right now. It's good. It's not life-changing or anything, but it's good. Yeah, it's good. So, let me get this shit out of the way, please. All right. So, I'm going to talk about when I worked at the casino. A story. If you watch my other videos, you know, for a time a few years I worked at a casino. I was a dealer. I dealt mostly blackjack in the VIP room. I love that job. I worked the night shift, like Usually it would be like 8 o'clock till 2 in the morning. No, 4 in the morning. These aren't bad. I'm sure they would have been better if they were hot. I can flukes with this. Let's try matzo stick. I can't imagine that they would be good because they're probably cold as fuck right now. They're not bad. I've had better, but again, they're cold. Okay. So, one thing about casinos is you get a lot of regular customers. I guess like some places are just like that. Not just casinos, but you would see the same people over and over again. And as a dealer, you would know who is pretty good to deal to, because there are like people there that like are there to win, obviously, and gamble and have fun, but there's other people that like will blame the dealer, like, oh my God, or like just, you know, in general, get mad at the casino and all that stuff. But like, people have to understand, like, everything at the casino, their business, right? Like, it's in their favor. The chances of you winning are very slim. And yeah, you got to go in there prepared to lose what you came in with. I like the Whopper. It has bacon and cheese on it. You can really taste that charbroiled flavor. I think I'm going to like the Bacon King. Like the Baconator, because I love the Baconator. Okay, so anyway. And then you get randoms, like people going to have a good time. I don't know what she's yelling at. So, and then you don't know how they're going to react. So there's people that are like fun and easy to deal to, and then there's assholes. You get high rollers in once in a while. Like mostly in the VIP lounge, the minimum bet is $100 to $200. And people would buy in for a couple thousand. That is like without a bat of an eye. But then you would get like people that would come in and buy in like $20,000, like, which I find so weird, because it's like almost like to do it for a show. Because you can buy in for a couple thousand, play, and then keep buying it. Like, I don't know why you need to make somebody count out $20,000. But whatever. There was this one guy. He would always come in with his wife, maybe once a month or so. And he was an older gentleman. And he would buy in for, like, maybe $5,000-$10,000. He would never win. And he was an ass to deal to. He would blame you. He would blame your mother. He would blame everybody. And me, I didn't really have too many assholes on the table, because it was also me, too. Because people would see that I genuinely felt bad if they lost. Or I would really be like, oh my God, come on, that's... So I didn't get too many, like, that would just sit there and blame me. But it's all on your personality too. So this story is about that guy, that asshole guy, the high roller. Okay, let's try the spicy chicken. I feel like this is so popular, so we're gonna try it. Is there fucking mayo on here? Like, this is dry. What the hell is this lettuce? Shit. It's not bad. It's dry as fuck. I mean, it's a spicy chicken sandwich. How does Trish eat this dry? Like, it's already dry and there's shit on here. Okay, so anyway. But it's not bad. Like, it's okay. It's not, like, spectacular. So, one day I was dealing on a table. And dealing, I don't know what the hell. I don't think I was in the VIP room this day. And as a dealer, you work. It depends on, like, the casino and their policy. But it's usually not more than an hour and a half. And then you get, like, a half an hour break. Or, like, an hour and a 20-minute break. Because they want their dealers fresh. It's a lot of counting. It's a lot of math. And the longer you're on the table, the chances of you screwing up is higher because it's just so repetitive. You start, like, things start to be a blur. Did I try this buffalo sauce? Like, I don't know. It's okay. So, I wish I got extra mayo. I don't want to put this on there. I just don't feel like it. So, we'll call him, the guy, Julio. Short for asshole. So, I was dealing somewhere, went on a break, and everybody's, like, talking about it. I'm like, what's going on? Julio's in tonight. And he's, like, up, like, $34,000. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, because he's usually not fucking winning. And they're like, yeah. The thing with the casino is, it doesn't happen often that somebody's up that much money. So, they need to cover their own butts. First of all, if you're up like a couple thousand or whatever for like 5 minutes, no big deal. But if you've been on that table for hours and you just keep winning and winning and winning and winning, you bet your ass they're going to be watching you. Yep. They will be watching you. They have a team that strictly deals with looking out for card counters. Card counting is not illegal, but if they see that you're counting cards, it's against policy type of thing. It's their, they can ask you to leave. So most of the time, a lot of people don't card count, and it's just by chance that they're up that much money, but they will have somebody standing behind the table that works for the casino checking to see if they're card counting. So they're looking for specific patterns, specific bets, specific body language. Anyway, on the break, yeah, everybody's chatting. Oh my God, he's like up like so much money. I'm like, wow. I'm like, is he still being a Julio? And they're like, yeah, of course. He's always like that. It's just that type of person that you can never, that will never be happy. So, I really want to try this guy. I think this will be my favorite. This is huge, like, and heavy. What? Oh my God, I cannot. They put ketchup on it. I said no ketchup. Oh man, I'm so pissed. I'm sorry, 1 second. Oh, gross. Ketchup is just so gross. I cannot. It smells, it's sweet. If I wanted sugar on my burger, I'd ask for sugar on my burger. I'm just gonna wipe it. Oh, gross. Ugh. Blah. Gross. Okay, I think I can manage with this. I feel like I would really like it if it didn't have ketchup. Okay, most of it's off. It's fine. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I get off my break. I go back to my table. 2 minutes later, tap, tap, tap. There's another dealer behind me. So usually when that happens, they'll say to you, okay, we need to move you somewhere else. We let somebody go. Like, not let somebody go. If it wasn't busy, they would close down tables. If you were part-time, you could sign a list to be let home early. So sometimes they would go through the list, tap you off. You got home early to go home early, or they send somebody else home, so you need to go fill their spot at a different table. It's just like whatever. Just that's irrelevant. I got tapped off and I go to the pit manager and I'm like, okay, what's going on? He's like, you need to go to the VIP lounge. I'm like, okay. So I go to the VIP lounge and they're like, you're going to go to Julio's table. I'm like, oh, okay. Why? What's up? Because usually if he doesn't like you, he'll request somebody else or, but I think what had happened was because he was up so much money, they wanted to change the dealer. So I get on and immediately they make me count all the cards to make sure every single card was there. I'm like, okay. Because that's another thing. They have to make sure a card's not missing. Because all these factors can make a difference. My hands look purple. I'm cold. So I count all the cards. The cards are fine. I mean, this guy's like so pissed. He's like, oh my God, I'm finally winning. You guys don't believe it. Like, he was just so irritated. I like this burger. So, I was kind of known for somebody that would always take people's money. I don't know why. Even when my husband wasn't my husband and he was a player, he hated, like, he would come to my table just for shits and giggles, because he would say, I would never win with you. It was very rare that he would win with me. But it was very rare to win at a casino anyway. It's not just me. Like, I keep reiterating this to people. Like, it's not me. That's that's the odds. The odds are in the casino's favor. So I started dealing to Julio. And he's like killing it. He's betting like a couple thousand on multiple spots. I'm killing him. Killing him. I think he got up to like $55,000. And then slowly, the tables turned. He started losing. You know, when you're winning almost every hand, and that money's growing, and you lose one hand, and you're betting, like, let's say, $2,000. Like, if you're betting $2,000 per spot, that's $4,000. Now, if you're lucky to get, like, a hand where, like, you split or you double down, that's $4,000. And then on the second hand, so you have $8,000 riding. So when you lose, that's like $8,000 loss, you know? When you're winning, different. I think he lost, and he was like, I'm done, I'm cashing out. I think he walked away with 40-something thousand. He did pretty good that night. He did pretty good. Okay, the Whopper kind of reminds me of Wendy's Bacon Deluxe. I would say I like Wendy's better on the Bacon Deluxe. This one, I don't know. I like the Baconator a lot, but I'm really liking that one. Spicy chicken, hands down, Wendy's is better, I feel. I'm not gonna lie. I like these things, but they're a little bit salty. So, I'll tell you one or two more stories, because I have a hell of a lot of food. There's a casino etiquette in table games. So if you go to a table game like blackjack, you don't just sit in there and just start playing, because if there's a flow to the table, out of respect, you don't want to ruin that vibe for everybody else on the table. So if they're doing well, usually you should say, do you mind if I come in? If the table's not doing that well, they'll usually say, yeah, come on in, because we need a change in cards. We need something to change it up. But if the vibe is going well, like, you should just always ask before you enter a table. And yeah, so that's you know, and if you're, especially if you're in a VIP lounge, when they're betting so much on a hand, it's just common courtesy. But some people don't give a shit, and they don't care. They'll just sit at the table. But a lot of people don't know this, because if you're not somebody who gambles, you're just there to have fun, right? So there was this, I was dealing, and nothing crazy was going on at all at the table. It was just like one-on-one or whatever. And this young man walks in, and he's probably 19, 20. Like, he's not very old. Okay. And in Canada, you are 19 to be able to go to a casino. So he comes to the table very young. Now, the minimum bet is $100. So normally when people come, they want to come and play a while. It is so frowned upon if you play one hand and leave. Like, people hate that. This guy comes in, he buys in for $100. So basically one bet. The other person I had been dealing to for the last, I don't know, 2 hours was like, oh, right? Because that's like one hand and then he's gone. So he buys in, puts one bet, and he wins that hand. He's like, oh, yeah, whatever. So then he bets another 100. Wins that hand. Bets another 100. So now he has like a couple $100. He loses it. So he's like, oh, should I go? He's like, I was only, $100 to me is $100. He already won $100. He's like, that's pretty good. I say, do what you got to do. You're not going to win if you, lose it all. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to play a couple more hands. In 15 minutes, he was up like $5,000. He was up $5,000. He was shooketh. I was shooketh. 15 minutes. I swear to God. And the guy that was, this guy who wasn't, that I was dealing to early, like he was still at the table, was shooketh. Because he wasn't, doing very well. Like, he was afloat, So the guy's all like, what should I do? I'm like, you need to run. You need to go. You need to cash out and you need to run. I like my eye makeup today. Let me see. I don't know if it looks good on camera, but I like it. You know what? You're right. I'm like, good for you, boo. You go. He cashes out and he goes home. And that's the only way. Like, if you win and you're up and you keep playing and you lose it all, you can't say that you weren't up. Like, you have to know when to walk away, right? And that's what a lot of people fail to remember. Another time, this guy was a regular customer too. He very rarely played in the VIP lounge. But he would hang out there all the time. He usually played on $25 tables. But he would like come, and once in a while he'll come in, play a few hands on the VIP. Like, he just wanted to look like a big shot. And then sometimes he would just come and sit at my table just to chat with me and watch other people play or whatever. And he was kind of annoying because I'm like, why are you just sitting here? Like, go play. Like, go do something. If you don't want to sit, if you don't want to play at my table, don't sit here, right? So one night he comes in, and I don't know why, and instead of $100 limit, they put me on a $200 limit table. Minimum, not limit. $200 minimum. So usually those ones are dead, those tables, because not too many people want to play on those tables. So I was dead. I was just standing there doing nothing. And he comes by and he's like, oh, he's all dressed up. Usually he wasn't. And he's like, oh, I just came back from the concert. I brought a girl. I'm like, oh, that's nice. He's like, I kind of want to play here, but it's $200. I don't know. But he always said that. I kind of want to play here, but I don't know. I haven't been doing that well. Or he would always find an excuse not to play in the VIP lounge. I'm like, dude, you don't have to come in here, and act like a hotshot. I mean, he was a nice guy, but he was just annoying. So I said, well, if you want, ask the pit manager, see if they'll drop the table to like 100 minimum. He's like, nah, it's okay, you know. I don't know where his date was at. He's like, I'm just waiting for her. I don't know what the hell she was doing. So then, on another table, I can see there was these beautiful, beautiful looking African American women. Gorgeous, 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 and loud and funny and just having a great old time on that table. I don't know what the hell happened, but this guy was sitting here on my table. I was doing nothing for like an hour, and he was just humming and hawing, and I'm like, whatever. He didn't want to play. He's like, I kind of want to, I kind of don't, kind of want to. Anyway, these ladies come over to my table. They say start shuffling. Like, this guy, this dealer, I can't with him at that table. Like, we're losing. They're like, this is our last shot. We're going to try it here. So I'm like, okay. I start shuffling up the cards, you know, whatever, dealing to them. I swear on my life, in all my years of working at the casino, I've never seen anything like it. These two ladies won every hand in that shoe, except one. The guy that was humming and hawing about playing on my table was shitting his pants because he was like, if I would have played, he's like, I've never seen anything like that. I'm like, I know, right? Every freaking hand. These ladies got back what they lost and then some. And then they said, we love you, bish. See ya. Oh my God. They must have walked out with at least 10,000 or so. I was like, you go, girl. Good for you. But that asshole was kicking himself for humming and hawing. Okay, I was supposed to say this freaking in the beginning of the video. But because if you don't know me, I'm Dory from Finding Nemo. I forget everything. I want to do an assumption video. I posted something on Instagram and I didn't get too many. It's not enough to do a video. So please, in the comment section below, write your assumptions about me. And I'll probably advertise this for a couple times so I get enough. And then I want to make a video on it. Because I find them so funny, these assumption videos. I'm stuffed. These burgers are big. They're pretty good. Do you guys like those kind of stories, my casino stories?